Hi guys, good afternoon and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Amina, and in case you don't already know, I do cool stuff. So for today's video, my setup is kind of different because I'm currently on my birthday trip, and that's exactly what this video is about. Is about my birthday trip. I'm going to be sharing all of the tea and everything I got up to on my birthday trip. This year I clocked a year older, and my friend and I decided to do something different than what we already usually do. Our birthdays are like 3 days apart, and she's one of my bestest girls. So it made sense to go on a trip with her. So we took a trip outside Nigeria to a neighboring country, Benin Republic, and nothing prepared me for every single thing I got to experience in or on the trip. First things first, like I said, I'm going to be sharing all of the tea in this video. So the cost breakdown, the experiences we had, how much it cost us, how long the preparation took, all of those information I'll be sharing. But first off, decided that we're going to go on a trip in December. But December in Lagos is a busy month. So we got too busy, got up to different activities, and then we postponed the trip for January. Come January, we got too busy with work. We both work a 9 to 5 job that is actually quite demanding, and then we had to move it to February, but the first week in February. So we had to like squeeze out time from our busy schedules to make this happen, which further highlights or emphasizes the theme of this year, which is getting things done. So for me, the theme of my year is to get things done. I don't want to make excuses. I don't want to give reasons why I'm slacking. If it means to compromise in a good way and legal way, then I would compromise. And in this case, I had to like just squeeze out my weekend to like come on this trip. So the trip started on Friday. It was a road trip, and then we had booked a cross country bus to Benin. It cost us 58,000 naira. So we had booked a 2 and 4 ticket, which was 116,000 if I'm correct. But 58,000 go, 58,000 come. So when we booked our ticket, we set out to cross country at Yaba by like 6 a.m. Good morning and welcome to today's vlog. Are coming with us. Fingers crossed. We will document and post. Amen, somebody.
Like in our content creation.
Period. Period. So we are waiting for our bus. And then when our bus comes, our trip starts. Because they had mentioned that the trip was for 6:37, but the bus did not move until 8. We started our journey to Benin. It was a good one. The bus was fully air conditioned. We got to stretch our legs. We got food as well. Did I mention that this was actually the cheapest option in terms of like transport that we saw in Lagos? Every other of their contemporaries or counterparts was charging in the hundreds of thousands. So we set up for our trip, got on the road. It was like a 6 hours ride. I'm not so sure. Hi guys, so this is a quick update on the trip. We've spent roughly an hour, close to 2 hours on the trip. So just got to Benin. It's 15 minutes after 12. My trying to transport ourselves from this location to our hotel. But the trip was seamless, not so much traffic. The real problem was the immigration, and then the stopping to check, and then the stamping of passports. It was like those was what took time. And then after we got to like the border, we changed some of our naira to Benin Republic's currency, which is CFA, and then we changed 105,000 naira thereabouts, and we got 40,000 naira CFA. Did I just say 40,000 naira CFA? We got 40,000 CFA, And yeah, the goal was to live on this 40,000 sefa for our 3 day trip. We had booked this really beautiful resort called La Villa Saint Joe while we were still at Lagos, and a room cost us 78,950, which is 30,000 sefa in their currency. Our bus dropped us at Topa in Benin, and our resort was located at Sakoji, so we had to like take a bike. At this place, kekes, that's what they call bikes, are quite popular and a major means of transportation. So we got to use kekes a lot. So we took a keke that cost 700 sefa per person, which was 1,400 sefa to our resort. We later came to realize that that was a stretch, and kekes are usually not that expensive. But once we got here, we sat back a bit because we got here by like 12 and our check-in time was 2 p.m. So we sat back a bit, just relaxed, were taking the place in. And once it was 2 p.m., we got checked in into our beautiful room.
Your loving on me makes me feel special. No heaven on earth if I can't be with you. Swim me your eyes so I can tell the
The room
truth.
was stunning. I was quite impressed as the value or the quality of this or the standard of the room we got at that price. The itinerary for that day was to visit a beach, visit the art market, visit the graffiti wall, and the Amazon statue. You see, those were lots to get done in one day. So we started it off. First off, went to the art market. You have no choice. You just have to come with us to the art market. Like you don't have another choice. We just have to go together. Okay? Okay. The sun is too much. It's very, very hot. Because what is this sun? Bruh.
I got so high, oh, I can't leave. I got your body all over my mind. I got so high, I'm off my feet. We up in the clouds with the sun in our eyes. Show me that don't need nobody, don't need nobody, just need your body.
It cost us, I think, 300 sefa to get to the art market from our
Show me that so sweet like honey, don't need.
and when we got to the art market, we went there. At the art market is free to enter, but you get to spend like according to what excites you. So we got fridge magnets because we are collecting memories and traveling a lot this year. Hi guys, so we currently are at the art market in Benin Republic. So this is how the shop is. Do you want to show my video? Come and show her. She wants to share. She's the one that sold our key,
Our fridge
and
magnets.
then this is our shop. So you can, if you come to the art market at
Please
any
come
point,
to our shop.
please come to our
That's
shop
the
A241. So we got fridge magnets just to signify that, oh, we are Benin. Bear in mind that this is not my first time in Benin. It's not our first time at Benin too. The first time I was at Benin was years ago. Then Naira was still more than Sefa, so I enjoyed my trip more. But now Sefa is more than Naira. 1,000 Naira is 380 Sefa. So that's just crazy. From the art market, we went into Topa again because I'd seen this really good kaba spot and we wanted to try out the local dishes from locals. So we went there. We got the kebab spot was closed, unfortunately. So we asked our bike man to just take us to the best or a local spot that he would recommend. It took us somewhere they had finished or they are finished selling for the day. One thing I noticed about this country is that they are not so much of it. They don't have the also culture like Lagos. What do you mean you finish selling for the day by 2 p.m.? In Lagos, if they are done, they will cook another batch of meal because money must be made. But here they are more laid back. They are not going after money. They are just enjoying their life, you know. So she had finished and then she directed us to this other place where we got to eat like this local dish. It tasted really good, and we had the Yuko Yuki. That's what it's called. Yuki drink. really good as well. And then the water, then those people had to help us call our resort to be able to describe where our resort is, because we had no idea where our resort is. We just knew the name of the resort. So they were kind enough to do that to us. They communicated with the resort people, and the resort people gave them a very detailed description. They spoke to the other keke guys that we entered, and those ones brought us here. I think we paid 400 or 500 per person. I don't know. When we got here back, we had to go for a quick change of outfit because we're visiting the beach. Hi guys, this is the evening, and we are currently headed to the Amazon statue and the beach and the the wall. Come and entertain my vlog. I'm coming.
Hi, blessing here. Holding space till she comes back. She went to pick up her phone pouch. But beach outfits. What else? Not really great at this content, but here's my face, yeah. Okay, ooh, it's hot.
That was fast. I just went, grabbed my pouch,
Come and snap me with your food.
and we out of here. And we had heard that the beaches are free, so we had we were strategic with like the positioning and the places we are going to visit, because we didn't want them to be so far apart from each other, and we also wanted to experience each place like to its fullest. So we had chosen to go to the beach, the Amazon statue, and the graffiti wall, because they are close to each other, like they are in close proximity to each other. So we're able to get to the beach, and we got there. We figured out that we had to get a ticket for 250 CFA, which was fine, but we got there quite late. Hi guys, good evening. Still day one, and we are currently at the beach. Apparently you're supposed to get a ticket for the beach. I always thought it was free, and then this really good guy gave me his ticket. So now we have one ticket, and we are going to get the other ticket. I really feel like a tourist because everybody's staring at me like, bruh, I know I'm fine, but this look is, it's still not too much like this. Brother, look at me. Bonsoir, good evening. All right.
I used to believe we were burning on the edge of something beautiful, selling a dream, smoking mirrors keep us waiting.
That's how it's right. You guys, we are so generous. So as we are doing TikTok, we are doing YouTube, so that we don't forget. You know, so if you are seeing this video, know that sweat, blood, and tears was put into it. Period. For you to like, share, follow, and subscribe. Anyways, we are currently on the beach in Benin Republic. Really beautiful. Like 6, so they were not allowing people get to the beach front, like to the where you see the waves. So we could just like we just experienced the beach, stayed on the beach, after which we now started walking to the Amazon statue, when we now saw the Super U supermarket, which happens to be the biggest supermarket here at Benin. So we stopped by the supermarket. At the supermarket, this is the biggest supermarket in Benin, Cotonou, and it is so big, and they have everything you can think of, which is so good. I'm confused. Maybe more. So you guys, we still have one more place to visit this night, which is the Amazon statue. After which we are done, it's a wrap for the night. But I'm really impressed as to how big this supermarket is. I am so impressed. Well done to you, Benin Republic. It was really similar to a supermarket in Lagos. So, but it was just good, you know. Everything was organized. Did I mention that? Yeah, their road is so organized. Everything is in position. Like the city smells good, unlike Lagos that has like this stinky smell. The people are so warm, so nice, so welcoming. We are trying to communicate a lot in Yoruba. because they do not understand English and we do not understand French. A couple of them know Yoruba, some of them don't. In instances where they do not understand what we're saying, we just try to make hand gestures or like try to make sense of what we're saying. We had not bought a new SIM because we're not planning to stay for long. We're staying for just 3 days but 2 nights. And then we also got our hotel had the Wi-Fi, so there was no need, or we didn't see the importance of doing that. And we had assumed that MTN SIM would work here because I mean MTN is not supposed to be everywhere we go. But that's story for another day. So we set out to the beach, went to the Super U, checked it out. Then we took a bike to the Amazon statue. The streets of Benin, just because. Day of day one in Benin. And our last spot for the night is the Amazon statue. This statue is huge.
Yeah.
It's actually very. I still don't know how they got it together, but it's beautiful. And then there's something out. We've really explored and torn. My body is exhausted. I need to rest. I think that's enough tourism for the day. See you guys tomorrow on day 2 where we'll be exploring the city of Bermuda. Today we
Period.
spent our day in Koto, Benin, and we're going to read that tomorrow. I'm excited for tomorrow. Hopefully my energy is you get. But yeah, see you guys tomorrow. The statue was beautiful. It's so big. It really, really is big. It was just a sight to behold, good vibe. And from there, we now took a bike and like drove past the long graffiti wall. Hi guys, we are currently at the longest graffiti wall. We're excited. We've had a long day.
Yeah. I didn't know now. Bye.
Took a pictures and then told the same bike man to take us back to our. So in the afternoon, we are told one of the men to like do. I gave him my phone to do a voice record of the description of where our resort is located. So he did like this voiceover explaining, like he was explaining to somebody the description of our resort. So subsequently, every other bike man or keke man, like they call it here, we just played that voice recording to them and they just understood where we were going to. It was a really smart move on our end because it saved us a lot of story and communication process. So we played it to the guide took us back. I think we paid 1,000 sefa. I don't even remember, maybe 1,000 or 700 sefa thereabouts. And then we came back to our resort. We got back by like after 7 or to 8 or to 9. I was exhausted. I wouldn't even lie to you. So we had brought some little bit of food from Nigeria in case we did not end up liking the food here, so we don't stay hungry. So we ate that, rested for the night, called it a night. The next morning, we had a plan to go to Wida, which is another state in Benin, explore Wida and come back to Cotonou. Little did we know that we were in for a ride, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've watched this far, be sure to like, share, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you'll be visiting Benin or you want an itinerary as to how to plan your trip to Benin, you can reach out. I'll be sure to help you and be your tour guide for that. And don't let anybody deceive you or lie to you. The journey from Wida to Cotonou is far. Bye, guys.